Hey guys, so today will be your final video for your lantern. And this step you want to do when your clay gets to that leather hard stage. Hold on, let me turn my music down. I'm listening to Alison Krauss today. If you don't know who she is, she's a bluegrass singer. Every Saturday morning, my dad would blare bluegrass music, and that's what we would wake up to. I have a really great dad. But that is one of the memories that I have. But anyway, he gave me Alison Krauss, and I've loved her ever since. Anyway, so if you don't know who she is, check her out. Okay, so anyway, so you need to be at the leather hard stage, but then after you finish this step, you're not going to do anything else to this. Put your name on the bottom. I kind of talked about this in, I think, the last video. You could do like a little note, you could do a little poem, you know, definitely put the year, because this is like craziness. We're not in school. And then just something to remember it by. You obviously have your art form, but definitely put the year if you put nothing else. And of course your name. But anyway, so leather hard, and then after you finish this step, you're gonna cover this. Keep it covered. You might even wanna maybe drip some water, spray some water inside the bag. Don't actually put it on your clay. But I am gonna see you again. I know it in my heart. So keep these covered. That way they're protected when you bring them back to school, because if they get to that greenware stage, I fear that they will break when you transport them back. So let's try to keep them at that leather hard stage. It's going to be the best scenario for you. So anyway, so let's get started. Hopefully you were able to track down an X-Acto knife or some kind of sharp tool to apply your pattern with the pierce technique. I don't think I can say your whole name, but Emily, one of my fabulous students, she used a pumpkin carving knife. So if you guys have any of those, they seem to have worked really well. So kudos to you for coming up with that. I didn't even think about it, but it makes perfect sense. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we'll just kind of go from there. I'm not gonna do this to the whole thing on this video, because that would be kind of boring, and I think you guys will get the point. But you will want to do this to the whole surface if you want it to look really nice and finished off. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife, and I'm gonna go through and let me see if I can show you here. So like on your design, you probably have, do you see kind of like those ridges on the inside there? Not like where my finger is, but on the inside, the thickness part. We want to get rid of that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to gently, I'm not carving, I'm just laying it flat, and I'm just kind of scraping that off. And if your clay is at the leather hard stage, this should just kind of fall away. So have your paintbrush, because with your paintbrush you can kind of just dust those little crummies away. Your paintbrush will act as a little broom for you. So this will be easier because you guys are going to do it on, you know, on this side, but I need you to be able to see it. So I'm just taking my blade, and I'm just laying it flat on my carved area, and I'm just scraping that extra clay away. That's all I'm doing. And I'm doing it really gently. I'm not pressing or anything like that. You can see the crumbs, they kind of fall off. That's what you want. If your crumbs are sticking to the surface, then your clay is still too wet. So you need to hold off on this, okay? You're just gonna go around, and you're just gonna do that to all your sides. But like I said, you guys can do it so it's a little bit easier still next to you. Although I've been working backwards for the last 2 weeks, so I feel like this is kind of natural at this point. You know, you can do it on the inside too, but you're probably only going to be able to do it so far down, okay? So you're just scraping away that lip that you end up with. You know what I'm talking about, because you can see it on your own form. So leather hard, blade needs to be flat, and just scrape it, and then dust away your crumbs, and then you are finished. If you want to do one final smoothing with your sponge, you could do that if you wanted to, but for the most part, it's probably good. And then just keep it covered, and you guys are finished for the moment. So again, this was not due until next Friday. So if you're finished, then next week you can concentrate on your other classes. And then the following week, If we are not back at school, then we'll roll out your next assignment. So just look for an email from me. I'll announce it, but later next week in regards to, do you have clay left? Do you not have clay left? Kind of what's going on in regards to that, because that'll determine what we do next. So if all of you have clay, we could do some small kind of form, but if you guys ran out, then we'll do something else, but it'll be fun. I promise we won't do anything like super intense or formal, okay? We'll keep it light and airy because I know you guys have a lot going on, just like I do. All right, so get this wrapped up. Send me pictures, send me a video. Yeah, that's about all I got for you at the moment, and we will reconnect. I'll answer my emails today, but if I don't hear from you or anything, then just plan on reconnecting on Monday. Have a good weekend, guys. Stay safe, make good choices, wear your seatbelts, don't text and drive. Love you guys, you're in my heart, I'm with you. Stay with me.